With March Madness approaching, it is only appropriate that our own OSTN sports reporter, Mr. Ryan Rose, gives us his take on who's last in and who's last out.
Almost time for the best month in sports. That's right, fans. March Madness is right around the corner, and there's a question lurking on college campuses throughout the nation, whether they will get in or whether they will be out. These teams are on what is considered the bubble. Will they be in or will the bubble burst on them? Davidson is feeling quite confident with Jason Richards and Steven Jackson leading their cause. Not quite sure about Villanova. Do the Wildcats have the heart to get into the tournament? New Mexico might barely squeak in. Ohio State, do the Buckeyes have what it takes to shake off a 3-game losing streak and get their way into the tournament? Western Kentucky is poised with a 3-game winning streak. Syracuse, they need to beat Marquette in order to get their bid for the tournament. Southern Illinois, feeling quite safe. UAB, University of Alabama, Birmingham, feeling quite secure. These two teams look like they're definitely going to make their way into the tournament in March. Then there's Dayton, who just fell apart. Looks like there's no way they can get into the tournament. And Rhode Island is on the cusp. Either they get in or they get out. They might be on what we call the bubble again. So let's recap. In New Mexico, Western Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Davidson, UAB. Out, Villanova and Dayton. Maybe Syracuse. Good luck to all the teams. That's it for now. I'm Ryan Rose for OSTN Sports.
Don't go too far. We've got the country's best cheerleaders.
And you definitely don't want to miss them. See you in a few.
Many college students who are victims of campus violence often experience difficulty readjusting to a normal lifestyle. Sexual assault and relationship violence are pervasive problems on our campuses and in our communities. Many women are afraid to talk about campus violence for fear of being alone or of becoming a victim again. Break the silence. End campus violence.
Is cheerleading a sport? At the University of Maryland at College Park, it certainly is. Out of the 27 varsity teams at the school, the competitive cheerleading squad is making noise. That's because it's working on its 3rd national championship. Kelvin Robinson introduces us to the competitive cheerleading squad.
A lot of people just think that we're like these ditzy blonde-haired girls who don't know anything or just running around with pom-poms, and we're not at all.
And just like their name suggests, this cheerleading squad is here for one purpose: to compete.
We don't do any sideline. We're not supporting any type of, football team, basketball team, anything like that.
One of the stunts we do, we throw a girl into a backflip, we put her up in the air, she falls to her back, we flip her over, and then we do another stunt. The
team formed in 2004 and has grown each year. There are now 36 girls on the team, all hoping to make the cut to be among the 20 who compete at nationals.
If you're number 21 and you want to make it to top 20, there's definitely competition there, but it's not like I'm going to get your spot or I'm coming for you type thing.
Laura and Natalie are teammates and team captains. Laura says the seniors have a special claim on the team.
The thing about the senior girls is we are the first recruited class for competitive cheer ever in the history of competitive cheer programs, because Maryland is the first school to have this, this varsity program.
The seniors started with a large class, but over the years have lost most of their members. There are a lot of reasons why, but for most, they're like Ashley Miller, who as a senior found she just didn't have the time.
I actually got an internship with the Washington Wizards, and I couldn't do both.
Ashley and many of the other former cheerleaders helped the girls take home their national titles in 2006 and 2007. Now, the girls who remain on the team will go for their 3rd national championship, a goal they like to call a three-peat.
We have a fantastic routine that, it's really difficult right now. It's gonna be a lot of hard work, but when we pull it off, nobody's gonna be able to touch us.
And make no mistake, competitive cheerleading is no cakewalk.
We have a large injury list right now. There's 2 girls who tore their ACL. One of our girls just had back surgery.
If you look at cheerleading, it's part dance, part gymnastics, and then the stunting and stuff. And it's really hard to put girls up in the air.
This sport isn't just taxing on these athletes' bodies, it's also emotionally draining.
I got really frustrated and was just like, why am I doing this? But I'm glad that I kept pushing through and I stuck it out. Two-time national championship, you can't beat that.
They're flipping, they're flying, tumbling and dancing, and working their way toward a new dynasty in Maryland sports and competitive cheerleading across the country. From the University of Maryland at College Park, Kelvin Robinson for OSTN News.
Well, this wraps up another amazing edition of OSTN News.
You can check out this episode or past episodes at OSTN.tv. Until next time,
Auf Wiedersehen!